Gentle people, fellas men, it is time. Kaido is done. Seriously, Kaido is done. Ruffy did it. He knocked him out. Seriously, out. Like, you know what? No. Let's do this right away. Like, subscribe, do that dumb shit. Let's forget all about that I even ever said this. And let's get right into the chapter. So, the chapter 1049, The World You Wish For. The cover story, right here on the screen for you. Germa 66, Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 11. What the books in the research labs are on fire? That means those two are free. Well, it says the book and is, but hey, I can't read. No, okay, seriously. Oh my god, I don't even have time to focus my thoughts right now. It doesn't matter. Because we're gonna get into it. It's gonna be way too cool, and I need to breathe. Okay, let's do this. Breathing. So, the chapter starts off, and we see a hockey clash in between Ruffy's fist. We just see the sky, just lightning throwing it. I'm gonna put it right here. Right above Onigashima, Kaido and Ruffy crashing, and Kaido's just like, oh man, you definitely did good so far, but there's no way that you're gonna achieve the change that you want to. And it leads right into the flashback of young Kaido in Vodka Kingdom. And it's all about how he's like the strongest right away, and he's only 10. And the fact that his power and his just his person, we don't really see why exactly, but his person is definitely enough of a bargaining chip to get this country involved into the reverie to like really be a big deal. So Kaido escapes, and we find out about all of his getting caught stuff, which I mentioned in the spoiler thing, but actually no, that was in the extended spoilers, and I never uploaded them because I took too long to finish it, and by then the chapter was out. But we see Kaido basically. We find out that Kaido didn't really get caught. It's always been a thing where we're like, well, Kaido's the strongest creature, but he's been defeated and caught. How does that work? Well, he kind of got caught to go eat. He just treated the marine ships like buffet stores. He's the best. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to really like Kaido. And then we go to the pirate island. The pirate island that right now Blackbeard is raiding, by the way. And we just see, he's just again defeated apparently a bunch of people. He's just towering over people, pure badassery from Kaido. And we see Whitebeard, right? And Whitebeard's like, hey, yo, you want to be a pirate? Because Rox wants to see you. And it's just proclaimed that, he stopped them, and by now the Rox pirates are invincible. There's nothing to do against them anymore. And then we see just Big Mom calling Kaido in because they're gonna go to God Valley. And from there, we find out, Rox, we get like this quick flash through like Kaido's life, I guess, through the most important stages that Oda wants to tell us for now. We don't get the exact like mother. We don't see his heritage yet. The other people in the Vodka Kingdom don't seem to have his horns. We don't know anything about that yet, but okay. We find out that the Rox pirates were like destroyed, and well, people are assuming that it was just their infighting because this crew of people, they just couldn't keep together. And what's interesting, by the way, is that they say, I heard a marine called Garb beat him. Like, there's no mentioning of the Pirate King in there, but okay. Well, maybe, that's just propaganda, I guess. But yeah, then it continues. We find more out about Kaido's flashback and his resolve. It's steadying. And his face keeps getting rougher and rougher throughout all of this. So by the time he's talking to the person who used to have Bon Clay's fruit, he's just already like this angry guy, and then he's just having this speech to this crowd in Onigashima. He's just going, let's show all those peace-loving nobles the hellish reality of war. One's worth can only truly be gauged in battle, where everyone is equal and anarchy reigns free. And then we get the thing about him talking about Joy Boy, and it does seem like, well, actually, I saw somebody say that this seems like it's the first time. Kaido's talking about the first time he heard about Joy Boy, but it didn't read that way to me. The way I understood it is that he's talking to King, and he's telling King, well, by the way, remember Joy Boy that you mentioned? Well, Yamato mentioned him. And apparently he's like this guy that's coming, and well, he's this guy that they were trying to plan to open these borders for and everything. And yeah, when we skip right back, we see the last CP guy running away. He's just skywalking out of there. Momo is just still backing up Ruffy, and Yamato is backing up Momo, and everybody's like, they're trying. Momo's calling these flame clouds, and obey me, come on. And we skip a little through. We see the flower capital. We see the people chanting. We see the people in good spirits. We see the interior. We see the kid pirates again. And we get a little bit of a resolution to everything what's been happening in there. We see the water flooding, and the people just... We see why they're celebrating. We see that now there's reasons to celebrate slowly. And yeah, we see the water going through the castle and just lighting it up. And we go through the treasure repository, and I think actually that Orochi's actually done here now. And Hiyori-sama gets her dues, finally. It's so good. And then we see the island. The island of Onigashima is officially falling. The flame clouds are gone. Kaido has nothing left to put there. He's all the way in with the fight with Ruffy. And Momo's just freaking out. And then we go back to Ruffy v Kaido. Finally. The moment we've all been waiting for. Here we go. Okay, guys? Get ready. Strap in. So Kaido and Ruffy are struggling. And Kaido seems to be winning at this moment almost. Like he's biting down on Ruffy's fist. And his mouth is way more closed than it was earlier. So it seems like he's kind of winning the struggle right now. And he's asking Kaido, he's asking Ruffy, he's going, Straw Hat, what kind of world would you make? And Momo's still struggling. And he actually does finally manage to make the flame clouds appear. And Ruffy just answers. He says, a world where my friends can eat as much as they like. That's my kind of world. And he smacks Kaido down. I mean, I'm look at this. Do you see this shit? Oh God, people. We see that. Yeah, we see these. I don't even know how to call them. These street lamps that Wano has. These lights into the sky and the wishes on them. We see the last little flashback of Kaido just going, well, I know who Joyboy is. Joyboy's the man that's gonna beat me. King going, well, unlikely that he's gonna show up then, right? But then we see Kaido and Ruffy both done. So, and also Momo, done. Everybody in this frame, like the last people that this was about, are all on the ground. They're all done. And I don't even have words right now. I mean, obviously we didn't get the winning screen. I hope we're getting it next chapter, but I think it's safe to say this is over. Ruffy won. And if you want to feel like a winner, then you should maybe still subscribe now and like now, because now the video's over and you actually had a chance to listen to it and be like, well, maybe I do like this. And then you can follow my channel and then, like, we could become friends or whatever. I don't know. FB Marvson, this has been great. Thanks for having me.